Five.
All right, five, 3, 2, 1. We're now live.
And now for our starting lineup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to St. Charles West High School, where we have a conference matchup for varsity volleyball between the Warriors of St. Charles West and Orchard Farm Eagles. GAC North matchup here tonight. West is 1-6. Orchard Farm 6-1. I'm Jack Bueller. I'll be on the call tonight by myself. So we see the starting lineups get introduced right now for the Eagles. The Eagles come into tonight's matchup coming off a big win over St. Charles High in straight sets at Orchard Farm. It was a very good crowd there. They knew what they were doing, that's for sure. St. Charles West coming off a loss to conference rival Winfield, looking to rediscover some magic to get back on track. They need to get a win, and this is a good chance. They beat Orchard Farm in the game last year at West. Here last year. So we'll see how they do. And now we see the Warrior lineup get introduced. We hear Mr. Stancil do the announcing the starting lineups. Shout out to Stancil. Great dude. Starting lineups for the Warriors tonight. We got number 2, Peyton Ledbetter. Number 5, Sammy Shade. Excuse me, sorry. Not sure what our starting lineups are. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, starting lineups tonight. Starting off for the Warriors, number 2, Peyton Ledbetter. Number 5, Sammy Shade. Number 7, Bailey North. Number 8, Addie Block. Number 4, Carly Edding. Number 13, Paige Whiteside. Starting for the Eagles tonight, got number, hold on a second, as they go into their pregame huddle.
Did you even start it? You didn't start it.
Yes, I did. And starting for the Eagles tonight, got number 2, Emily Center. Number 17, Kayla Hedges. Number 11, Sydney Perlman. Number 18, Amelia Throw. Number 14, Rachel Lindeman. And number 8, Gabrielle Prinster. We are set for tonight's matchup between the Eagles of Orchard Farm and the Warriors of St. Charles West. And the Eagles will start off on serve. It's a big crowd. Big crowd here tonight for both squads. And here we go. But serve ruled out, and West gets on the board early. The first point of the match. Got a substitution immediately into the match. CeCe Henderson will come in for Peyton Ledbetter. Henderson, a sophomore. So puts a serve in play. And North with the nice spike. Warriors 2-0. It's a nice kill. Henderson on the serve again. Serve in play. And the spike in play. Spike, nice kill by the Eagles. Looks like they're going to have freshman Amelia Throw on the serve. Number 18. She puts the serve in play. Shade puts it over to net. And a nice kill by number 8, Prinster, looks like. And we are tied 2-all. We're back where we started. Tied. Throw on the serve again. Nice save there by the Warriors. They're going to rule that to the Warriors as the player for the Eagles reached over. We're going to have 2 substitutions for the Warriors. We're going to have number 10, Annabelle Baker, and number 12, junior Morgan Hancock. And Baker is on the serve. Nice serve there by Baker. Warriors in the attack. Hancock puts it over for the point for the Warriors. 4-2 Warriors.
Can you adjust that so like the brightness goes down? Yeah, we're seeing the second frame.
Oh, good block, but Eagles keep it alive. And then get the point. It's a nice save there to create that chance to get a point.
There's a really small ring you can turn. Yeah, there it is. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Actually, that's perfect.
We got number 8, Gabrielle Prinster on the serve, junior. Good save there by the Warriors. That serve into the, or that spike into the net. Point for the Warriors. Substitution for the Warriors, Addie Block in the game for Rachel Ward. And on the serve is freshman Paige Whiteside. Whiteside puts a nice serve in there. Eagles keep it alive, and it's back into the net. Warriors get another point. Whiteside on the serve again. Puts it in play. A nice kill there by Perlman. She's their tall one. Tall middle hitter in the center. She'll be on serve. Substitution to the game. Rachel Lindemann back in for the Eagles, excuse me. Perlman on the serve. Barely gets over. Nice by the Warriors to keep it alive. Baker forces the Eagles on an error there. 7-4 Warriors. Back into the game for the Eagles, number 13, Maddie Trudeau. Got Carly Edding on the serve for the Warriors, junior. She puts it into the net. Point for the Eagles. 7-5 Warriors. Now on the serve for the Eagles, number 2, sophomore Emily Center. Warriors get an easy chance to play that point. Another block save there by the Warriors. Ward puts it over. Tough return. Eagles win that point. Big point there. Maddie Trudeau with a nice save. Puts it over the line. 7-6 Warriors. Center on the serve again. Turns it. Puts it over. Ledbetter puts it over. Good save. Eagles hit it back over the net. Set up. And that's a big one there by Peyton Ledbetter as the Eagles put into the net. Forces to air. 8-6 Warriors. Got 2 players into the game for the Warriors. Number 7 Bailey North and number 5 Sammy Shade, both juniors. Shade's going to be on the serve. The Warriors up 8-6 here early in the first set. Shade hits it too far. That goes out. Number 17, Kayla Hedges, will be on the serve for the Eagles. She's a junior. That is ruled out. Long serve there. Warriors get a point there. Paige Whiteside, freshman for the Warriors, back into the game for Addie Block. Rachel Ward now on the serve. Ward puts it into the net. Eagles get the point. They'll serve again. 9-8 Warriors. On the serve is Rachel Lindemann, junior for the Eagles. Perlman with another spike that gets saved. Ledbetter puts it over. It's returned by the Eagles. Throw at the spike. Forces the Warriors to, puts a nice serve and a mistake there by the Warriors. And Orchard Farm has tied this matchup at 9. Looks like Bailey North will slow on the court there. Slow to get up, limping around a little bit. Lindemann on the serve again. She's a junior. Right side at the spike. It's returned by the Eagles. Good save, but goes into the net. It's 10-9 Orchard Farm now. Kind of a substitution to the game. Annabelle Baker in for Bailey North. Serve put in play. Set up the Warriors. Ledbetter, that goes too far. Orchard Farm's got an 11-9 lead. Warriors starting to unravel a little bit. Eagles forcing them to make some errors. Serve put in play. Wide side, ooh, almost got it. They're going to roll that point to the Eagles. Puts them up 12-9 now. This game is the second home game for the Warriors this year. Out of 8. First conference matchup. Ward sets it up for Ledbetter, who puts good. Nice save there by the Eagles. Can they get it over? Yes, they do. Going to set it up again for Whiteside this time. And she puts it in play. And it's unreturnable. Excuse me, it's two different ones. So now it's 12-10 Eagles. I think Cece Henderson's going to be in on the serve for Ledbetter. Henderson puts the serve in play. That is returnable. It's over the net, and they're going to rule that to the Warriors. 12-11 Eagles. Henderson on the serve for the Warriors. It's put in play. Set it over. Eagles coming in for the spike. Nice save by Henderson. They get it over the net. Eagles setting up for a spike. Good save there. Warriors have a little bit of miscommunication. Still get it over. They're setting up for the spike. And that is in play. Nice spike there by Amelia Throw. It's a good kill. Eagles up 13-11. Bailey North back in the game for Annabelle Baker. And Amelia Throw on the serve for the Eagles. Up 13-11. Henderson sets it up. Whiteside puts it over. Set up by the Eagles. Good spike, and they Warriors get it back over. It's a nice save. That spike, Perlman, another one. Another good kill. The Warriors are going to take a timeout down 14-11. Eagles up by 3. Warriors in a tough spot right now. All right, Warriors now coming out of their timeout. They're down 14-11 to the Eagles. Pardon those technical difficulties. Throw on the serve. Put in play. Henderson puts it over. Farm gets that. Henderson sets it over again. Farm setting up for the attack. Save there. Henderson puts it up for Edding. And that is put in. And it's Warriors get the point there. 14-12. The Farm. Got Morgan Hancock and Abel Baker back into the game. Looks like Baker's on the serve. She goes for the serve. Put in play. They put in for the spike. Well, that's put just over. Too far to reach the Warriors. And it's 15-12 Orchard Farm with Prinster on the serve now. Puts it in. It's returned by Hancock. Set up by Henderson. And that's a nice spike by Edding, but it's returned by the Eagles. And Perlman gets another huge kill. It's hard to stop that. 16-12 Orchard Farm. That spike barely gets over, and the Warriors cannot see the misdirection there. 17-12 Orchard Farm. Serve into the net. Prinster got unlucky this time. 17-13 Orchard Farm.
He's supposed to be back, I don't know.
Whiteside on the serve now for the Warriors. Put in play. Orchard Farm returns that. Spike goes long. Warriors get the point there. 17-14 Orchard Farm. Whiteside on the serve again for the Warriors. That spike serve put in. And Orchard Farm can't return that. 17-15 Orchard Farm. Whiteside on the serve once again. The freshman getting some serving time. That one's put in. Another tough one for Orchard Farm to return. And West is now within one. You can sense that the timeout used by Coach Ballman really helped the Warriors a little bit. Need to get out that funk. Outside puts it in. Spike by Perlman. That is just tough to return. And the Whiteside knew it too. Orchard Farm now back up by 2, 18-16. And Perlman will be on the serve. Rachel Lindemann back in the game for the Eagles. Hancock puts it over. Eagles setting up for the attack there. Set in. Warriors scrambling a little bit. Orchard Farm gets the point there as the Warriors cannot return that block. Or cannot return that spike, and it gets blocked into the net. So Perlman back on the serve. Ward, ooh, nice try. Probably could have gone long. Eagles keep it in. And that point goes to the Eagles. Perlman back on the serve. 2016 Eagles right now, up by 4. Perlman puts it in. Returned by the Warriors. Hancock going in for the spike. Ooh, it's a hard one. Eagles recovered from that. And miscommunication hurts the Warriors there. And the Eagles now up by 5. 21-16 Orchard Farm. West was within 1 not too long ago. That serve goes long, and Warriors get that point, 21-17. Ledbetter back in the game for the Warriors, subbing for Henderson. Edding on the serve.
White balance. Your white balance.
Put up. Spike. That goes long. That goes long, much to the Eagles' dismay. It's 21-18 now. Heading on the serve, put in.
What's your name again? Sean.
That return by the Eagles is out. Warriors within 2. And the Eagles will take a timeout there. They're up 21-19. Maybe have to regroup. They had gotten their lead back up to 5 before it's now to 2. And we're back. Warriors ready to come out of the timeout. They will still be on the serve. Edding's still on the serve for the Warriors. 21-19. Serve put in play. Eagles set that up. Nice save there by Ward. Hancock going in for the spike. Save there by the Eagles. Ledbetter going in. Blocked there by the Eagles. Hancock puts it back in. It's a good save. Edding, the block. Ooh, almost got it. Nice save by the Eagles. Save there. Good rally here. They're going to give that point to the Warriors. Looked like it was pointing to the Eagles. And gave it to the Warriors, so now they're back within 1. Could we see something going on here? Serve is ruled out. Just when the Warriors were about to get going again, Eagles get another point. And Emily Center on the serve now for the Eagles. Put in. Warriors return that. Set up for Hancock. Puts it in. It's returned by the Eagles. And they put it right in the middle, the place where the Warriors aren't at 23-20. Warriors just can't seem to be in the middle. It's where all the action is, right in the middle. Center puts that serve into the net. Warriors get a point there. And Shade and North will return to the game for the Warriors in a tight first set. 23-21 Eagles, and Shade is on the serve. Shade puts it into the net, and the Eagles got set point now. Up 24-21, and the Hedges will be on the serve. And the Warriors are going to call a timeout to talk it over before Orchard Farm serves their set point. Maybe to throw them off a little bit. Never know. And both teams out of the timeout. Eagles on the serve. Kayla Hedges, the serve, set point for the Eagles, 24-21. Puts it into the net. Warriors get the point, and they got the serve now. Down 24-22. Looks like Ward's on the serve. Whiteside now in the game. Big serve here for Ward. Puts it in. Eagles setting up for a spike. And that is put over the outreaching hands of the blockers for the Warriors. And the Eagles take the set with that point. It's 25. Eagles take that first set 25-22, and that was a critical first set. So the Eagles now up 1-0. Warriors almost had it going in a couple times. Could have taken that set if they had capitalized on their opportunities a little bit better. Eagles are a good team. Got to give them credit. They grow them out there pretty well. So now Eagles up a set. So now that the teams will talk it over for the next 2.5 minutes or so. Warriors probably will discuss what happened that first set. As Coach Ballman does a great job as always of getting the girls fired up. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Eagles back on the court, ready for set 2. Warriors still in their huddle. Now they break their huddle. We are ready for the second set. Eagles up 1-0 on the Warriors, taking that first set 25-22. As the refs get ready for the second set. We've seen so far the Eagles have not gone with much more than just a 7-girl rotation, where the Warriors have used as many people as they usually carry, so they're going to their full bench despite their, except for their injured players. And CeCe Henderson will be on the serve for the Warriors to start out the second set. Henderson puts it in play. Set up for the Eagles. Princer puts it in, and that blockers can't put it back, so it is 1-0 Eagles. And Lindemann will be on the serve for the Eagles. That's put in play. Whiteside puts it over. That's set up well for the Eagles. Throw puts in. That is out. Spikes it and is out. So now 1-1. Baker and Hancock now into the game for the Warriors. Baker on the serve. Eagles got Maddie Trudeau back in the game. Their libero. Baker puts it in. Set up there by the Eagles. Spike goes long. It's 2-1 Warriors.
Look straight, folks. Brandon, you're very quiet.
Stay wait a second. They gotta fix D.
That's much better.
Alright, I'm on you. Keep shot.
Looks like they're telling Orchard Farm student section to be a little quiet. Coach has to. It's not great for Orchard Farm student section. They're a very wild crowd. Looks like everybody in their football team imaginable. All the dumb ones, honestly. Set up there. Eagles. West returns it. Hancock puts the spike in. That is Orchard Farm saves that. Spike there by Princeton. That's saved up. Hancock and puts it over the head of Perlman, and it is 3-1 Warriors. Baker on the serve, and spikes it up, throw, and that's blocked. The Warriors 4-1 now. Perlman spikes it, and Whiteside cannot put the block back over the net. So Eagles get the point there. They're down 4-2, and throw is now serving for the Eagles. It's put in. Hancock sets up the ward. Hancock gonna spike it back in. Save for the Eagles. Perlman going in for the spike. Save there. Hancock for another kill. Save there. Princeton sends that long. They're going to roll it so that the Eagles actually said it was tipped. So now it is 4-3 West.
We probably have to practice a little bit more. Once we get good enough, we can do it in 3 points.
Miscommunication there, and game or set is now tied. Throw still on the serve for the Eagles. Put over the net. Tough save there. Edding puts back over, it is blocked. Warriors set their attack up again. Hancock puts it over. Saved there by the Eagles. Perlman for another kill, and that is put into the net. The Warriors get the point. Looks like Whiteside's going to be on the serve now. Addie block now into the game for Rachel Ward. Coming in for the Warriors. Now Paige Whiteside on the serve. Puts it in. And that's not able to be saved by Henderson. And we are tied at 5 again. Princeton on the serve now for the Eagles. Ward back in the game. The Warriors. Set up there. Ward with the spike. It's returned. Setting up for another attack. Hedges. Don't get that. Hancock puts it in. Saved. And that try by Perlman, get it over the net, was rejected by the net. 6-5 Warriors now. Edding serving. You know, with the substitution, actually, it looks like Ledbetter in the game for Henderson. It's put in. Eagles setting up. And it goes a little too long. The Warriors point there. They're up 7-5 now. Early in the second set. Edding on the serve. Puts it in play. Easy return for the Eagles. Center spikes it. That Warriors will take that. Ledbetter trying to get the point there. Can't get it. Perlman for the kill. Baker saves it. Gets to the Edding. Hancock gets the spike, and that is long. Eagles get a point there. They're down 1 again. Down 7-6. Trudeau out of the game now. Lindemann in for the Eagles. And Perlman on the serve. That is long. It's 8-6 now. Shade in the game for the Warriors and North. Shade's gonna serve. Warriors up 8-6 in the second set. Eagles trying to get that center with the spike. And that gets just over the hands of North and block. And now the Eagles are down 8-7. This looks like it is center on the serve. She puts it in. It's return. Set up by Edding. North puts it over. This is going to be Lindemann. That goes over. Ward barely touches it. Still goes over her hands and out of play. And this match is now tied at 8. Looks like the Warriors are going to take a timeout. 8-all. Last few points have not gone their way. And they need to probably just need to regroup. So we get a action replay here of that nice spike by Hancock, putting a lot of side spin on it. Warriors and Eagles tied at 8-8 here in the second set here at St. Charles West High School. Orchard Farm, they took the first set. They're in the green. Warriors in the maroon. First set scores 25-22, Eagles. And Emily Center's going to be on the serve for the Eagles. She's a sophomore. It's 8-8 here in the second set. And looks like we got a slight disruption. Now we are ready for play again. Center puts it in. Ward puts it up. She's going to take the spike. Orchard Farm barely saves that. Prince's going to put it over. Edding sets it up. Shade sets it up. North goes in for the spike, and she gets the point. Warriors retake the lead, 9-8. Looks like Ward's getting in the serve now. Paige Whiteside back in the game for the Warriors. And that is long. And once again, the set is tied 9-9. Hedges now on the serve for the Eagles. West setting up for the spike. North puts it in play for the Eagles. Set up by center. And nice block there by Whiteside and Ledbetter. Orchard Farm can't return that. It's 10-9 Warriors. Henderson now in the game for Ledbetter. She's going to be on the serve. Henderson with the serve. That's returnable. Spike. It's saved there by Shade. Henderson sets it up for Ward. She goes in for the spike. That's saved. Prinster puts it over. Shade. Henderson sets it up. Edding. It's blocked, but can't get back on the other side. Warriors back up 11-9. Much to the fans' approval here at West. Henderson on the serve again. Henderson puts it in. It's going to be set up. Henderson to Edding. Puts it over. Center spikes it up. Or serves it up, and Lindemann puts it over. Whiteside goes in for the... That's blocked. Henderson puts it over, and the point goes to the Warriors. Henderson decided not to serve it up, or to set it up, but to put it over. As a result of that, she gets the serve again. 12-9 Warriors. Serve and play. Center spikes it up. Serves it up. It's put over. Another set. That is put in play by Lindemann. 12-10 Warriors now. Lindemann on the serve. That is put over by Edding. 13-10 Warriors. Trudeau back in the game for the Eagles. Baker, Hancock back in the game for the Warriors. Baker on the serve. Set up there. It's a nice block by the Warriors. Eagles will still keep it in play. Ward sets up to Henderson. Whiteside puts it over. Nice save there by the Eagles. Spiked in. Sets it up. That is long. Warriors up 14-10 now. Baker on the serve again. Warriors up by 4. Largest lead they've had in the entire match. Set up for Princeton. That goes over the arms of the blockers for West. Now it's 14-11 Warriors. Looks like throw on the serve. Ward goes in for the spike, and that goes long as Perlman cannot set it up to anybody. 15-11 Warriors. Looks like block's going to go in the game for Ward. And Whiteside on the serve. Side puts it in. There's a spike, and that is put in perfectly by Perlman. 15-12 now. St. Charles West over Orchard Farm. And serving now is Princeton for the Eagles. Put in play. A good save there by the Warriors. It's great hand-eye coordination by the Warriors. Hancock puts that in. That save that can't be saved the second time. Warriors 16-12 now. Edding on the serve. Ledbetter's going to come in for Henderson. Hancock puts it over. And the Warriors get the point. Up by 5 now. And the Eagles are going to take a timeout. They need to discuss what's going on. They need to take a breather and figure some things out. Warriors got to be feeling good now. Up by 5. Conference rival here. So now, Warriors up by 5. We're back in opponent. All right, we're back on it now. Warriors up 17-12 in the second set. Both teams coming out of this timeout taken by the Eagles. Edding on the serve for the Warriors. It's put in play. Eagles save it, but not for second time. They were too far. 18-12 now for the Eagles, and they are growing visibly. They're Warriors now, and the Eagles are growing visibly frustrated. You can see it. That serve just goes long. 18-13 now for the Warriors. Lindemann going to come back in the game. Perlman on the serve. It's put in play. Baker. Block. Oh, that's a great save by the Eagles. Warriors can't match that. And it's 18-14 now. Perlman on the serve. Put in. Ledbetter puts it, and that's going to go to the Eagles. That was out of bounds. Touched the pole there. 18-15 now. Perlman on the serve. Puts it in play. Ward's going to put it up to Edding. To Hancock. It's going to be returned by throw. Center puts it up to Hedges. Hedges going to put it over, and that's a great save by Edding. Can they get it a third time? Ledbetter to Edding. Over to block. It's a good rally here by both teams. Lindemann gets the advantage, gets the luck of the net, puts it over, and it's now 18-16 Warriors. Eagles are fighting back in this match. Back on the serve. Ward puts it up to Edding. Block puts it in. Prince are going to put it over for the Eagles, and that is going to go long. Warriors couldn't play it there. 18-17 now. Perlman on the serve again. 18-17 Warriors. Eagles fighting back. Going to put this up for Baker. Baker going to put it in for Ledbetter, and she puts it into the net, and we are all tied up now. Just too tough. Perlman on the serve. Put in by Ward. Edding puts it up. Hancock, ooh, almost got it. Can the Eagles save it? Looks like they do. Baker puts it in. Block puts it over. That's going to be saved by the Eagles. That is put just over, and it is 19-18 now, as Orchard Farms crowd now getting riled up. 19-18 Eagles. Perlman on the serve again. Puts it in. Ledbetter puts it into the net again. And the Warriors are going to take a timeout. It's not going their way right now. Down 20-18. They need to do something. Eagles playing well here. These last few points. On a run. 7-0, I believe. Eagles playing well. Warriors they need to regain that momentum they've had earlier in the set. Just can't do it right now. Both teams now come out of the timeout. Eagles going to be on the serve again. It's going to be Perlman once again. 20-18. Set serve put in. Hancock puts it up for Edding. Ledbetter going for another one. She puts it into the net once again. It's a rough one right there. It's happened a couple times now. Perlman puts it in. Set up. And Orchard Farms going to get a huge kill. 22-18 now. Just nobody there to defend that for the Warriors. Just not very lucky there. 22-18. An Orchard Farms advantage. Sydney Perlman on the serve again. That is put in. Hancock sets it up to Edding. Ward going to go in for the spike. And once again into the net for the Warriors. Now Orchard Farms is taking a commanding 5-point lead over the Warriors by a score of 23-18. They are 2 points away from taking this match. Perlman with the serve once again. That looks like that is out. And just when you think things are going very well for the Eagles, Warriors finally get a point. Shade and North now in the game for the Warriors. Shade on the serve. Shade on the serve. Put the put in. Eagles set it up. Lindemann couldn't get all of that. It's 23-20 now. In the Eagles' advantage. Eagles' favor, excuse me. Shade on the serve. And that goes off 2 Eagles players. The Warriors get that point, 23-21. Shade on the serve once again. Set up. And Warriors cannot save that. Now the Eagles are on match point, 24-21. This is the last point. This has been a very entertaining match to watch. Center on the serve. Puts it in play. Ward puts up Edding. Ledbetter puts it over. It's put back over to the Eagles. Edding back up to North. Set up there by center. Hedges. It's returned by Ward to Edding. North puts it over. Good save there by the Eagles. They set it back over. Warriors playing for their life here in this match. Set up once again. And it's put over, and the Eagles take this set 25-21, and they will take the match. 25-22, 25-21. Very entertaining two-set match there. Eagles came to play, and the Warriors came to play too. But the Warriors will take this. So, that's it for tonight. Jack Bueller signing off here in Warrior Vision. Hope you enjoyed it. Signing off now, Jack Bueller. Go Warriors.